What's going on, Guitar Grappler here? So today I want to go over a guitar that is like my absolute favorite dream guitar, I would say. Chances of me actually getting one are pretty slim. They're pretty expensive and just pretty rare, honestly, is the biggest thing. And that is this guitar right here, which is actually my desktop background. And it's the Jackson Falcon. It's a Caparison prototype, basically. If we look down, this was made in 1994. It looks super rare, which it is. And the guitar was designed by Itaro Kano, or close, something along those lines. Who he worked for Grover Jackson, and eventually went on to work for Caparison Guitars. So I absolutely love Caparison guitars. I've had three. Yeah, I've had three. The only reason I sold them is because two of them were 24 and 7.5 inch scale, and the other one, the volume knob was just in my way, and I kept hitting it by the way I play. But as far as like craftsmanship and feel, there's really not a better guitar. I mean, I've played so many guitars, and like the quality and craftsmanship is just so next level. So one day I will have another one, but I need it to be 25.5 inch scale. I need the volume knob to be out of the way. So whenever that comes around, I get some money because those things are not cheap. Then I'll probably grab one. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of window shop and go on Reverb and look. Now this listing's from 2 years ago, and it was in Tokyo, Japan, as you can see. So they're just not common. But anyways, you can see a lot of similarities between this and what became the Caparison guitar, and some of the things that you see are 27 frets, which is so awesome, so cool. I love how it's cut slanted, and they have the slanted front pickup. Love the way that looks. And then one of the cool things is that it has the shark fin inlays, whereas the the Caparisons have the clock inlays, which to me are the best inlays, is the clock. But close second are the shark fin. There's just something about those that they just stick with me, that anytime I see a shark fin inlay, I'm hooked. Jackson's marketing really got me. Then we look down, we have the small, like little piranha teeth really at the end. So that's very cool looking. Another similarity is if you see they have the full blue paint, and then it's kind of like a purple or orange, red. It's kind of hard to tell what the exact color is, but it's like splotched on the body of the guitar. And that's like Caparison's go-to paint job for a lot of their guitars, is having that splotch. Especially, I mean, this is a direct, as they say, a direct Horus model of Caparison. And you can definitely see the similarities. So this one has Jackson pickups, and then it looks like a Rosewood Fretboard. And I always see people talk negatively about Rosewood because I guess it's a cheaper wood, but I really enjoy Rosewood. Even I was like, when I got my first Caparison, I was like, I don't know. It had Rosewood Fretboard, and I was like, man, that's kind of expensive for a Rosewood Fretboard. But when I got it, it was one of my favorite fretboards. Like, I loved the way it looked. I loved the way it felt. So it really changed my opinion on Rosewood. And my Jackson actually is Indian Laurel, and that's a very close alternative to Rosewood, and I really enjoy that. I really like the way it feels and looks. So, the more guitars I play, the less snobby I've become with guitars. I know what I like, and I like certain specifications, but as far as woods and pickups and stuff, it makes less difference than what people make it out to be, kind of. So, anyways, this bridge is a Jackson bridge, like a Jackson license bridge, which is kind of surprising. I'd be curious to play it and see. I love the gold on it. Really, I like the whole color scheme of this guitar. The gold wouldn't be something I would pick with this. I'd probably pick more of a black or a chrome. And they even have the chrome bar, which who knows if that was added afterwards. I would imagine when you have the gold bridge, it probably had a gold, tremolo arm as well. But still, I like the way it looks. So moving on, yep, Jackson. And so this is kind of what I was talking about with the pickup kind of being, or the volume knob kind of being in the way. Like, if this was moved back here for me, that would be so perfect. I just like it out the way. That's my own personal preference. I know people like to do volume swells and stuff like that and just have it accessible to turn volume down in between songs or whatnot. But for me, I like it out of the way. It's just way more convenient. My hand just smacks it all the time. So we'll look at the back. So This right here, this sharp cutout of the bolt-on is like, it almost feels like you're playing the neck through because it's so clean. It is very, it's not like when you play the old Charvels, or even the new Charvels have it too, that big block on the back. You know, that thing is like, to me, it kind of gets in the way. You can get used to it. My Barringtons have the big fat necks, and I get used to it, and I can play around it. But it is much more convenient when it has this very thin joint on the back. You know, I really like this. The Caparisons are exactly like that too. So that's convenient. You can see this one has a natural neck, probably maple, if I had to guess. No clue what the body's made out of. It doesn't say it anywhere, unfortunately. You can see it has the stamp with the J in the fronts for Japan. So this was made in Japan. Awesome reverse headstock. There's nothing cooler in the world than a reverse headstock. And then we have Jackson, and then the Grover Jackson stamp on there with the custom. See, this is kind of weird because it has all gold hardware. Even the tuning pads are gold, but the volume knob is silver. Well, you know what? I wonder, maybe it could have brushed off too. Maybe it could have brushed off over the years. Who knows? But the chrome on the arm and the chrome volume knob is kind of strange choice. Makes me wonder if it was done afterwards, or if that's just how they came. There's really not much information on these, and for a guitar being from 1994, it has a couple little dings, but it's not too bad on the tip. Normally that thing is jacked up. You know, it's like the easiest thing to hit while you're moving around, bumping into stuff with that. And whoever this is has a ridiculous collection. They have all their ESPs in the background, the George Lynch's. Very nice. Came with a hard case. I mean, 1850. Man, if I had it 2 years ago, I would have bought it for sure, because this is a true collector's piece. So I did find another listing on it, and I don't think I've ever seen another one in a different color. Maybe they do come in a different color or not. This one obviously is the same color. So yeah, this is it here, but this is kind of strange. So look at this. Here's another picture, but this. Oh, maybe I wonder if they. Let's see. Makes me wonder because, okay, look at this. It has the looks like a toggle switch up here, but there's nothing here. And then if you look at this picture down here, they have the toggle switch, and then they have the volume knob. So I don't know if that was like something that they did. They maybe swapped it out. I really don't know. This was all in Japanese too. I just translated on the on the computer. Let's see. Personally, I recommend this layout for soloists. Laughs. Ha ha ha. You can quickly change the pickup with the little finger in the right hand. However, the 27 fret is fascinating. Let's see. So, man, this is just a really, really cool guitar. And there's kind of like some language. That translation isn't perfect, so when you go back and read it. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about this because this is a very lesser known guitar. I know a lot of people like Jackson guitars, and this is like, to me, like a holy grail of Jackson and Caparison. I mean, two of my favorite guitar companies mix into one. One day I would love to have one of these things, If I somehow got rich, I would actually find one and buy one. But anyways, I appreciate you watching. Keep on shredding.